Greetings, I'm Geofatboy. I make shaving videos and sell shaving supplies. Visit shavenation.com for all your shaving needs. Have a great shave, have a great day. Greetings gents, I'm Geofatboy for shavenation.com. A couple days ago I had a comment on my last video which was shaving with the almighty Spartacus straight razor. I'll put a link, you can check that out up there. And the comment was from Andrew Hill, and he said, Geo, I'm redoing my bathroom. What lighting options would you recommend for optimal shaving? Thanks, Andrew. Well, I love this. I responded, I said, Andrew, love this question. I venture to say that about 90% of bathrooms have incorrect lighting for shaving and women for putting on makeup. And this irritates the hell out of me, drives me crazy. I think I'm going to make this into an upcoming video. Hope you can hold off for a few days and I'll get on putting this together. So that's what I'm going to attack right now. I can give you a lowdown right now and then I'll go in and describe each type of lighting and just give you an idea. The worst type you can have is recessed cans that are in your ceiling. It's great for general lighting, large areas, that sort of thing, but in a bathroom directly over your head, what you get is shining down on top of your head, on your forehead, shadows in the eyes. I'm going to demonstrate that. Next up, you can put some wall sconces directly at eye level, which will be great because you'll get the light shining directly in your eyes, and that will be ideal for women putting on makeup. How you're seeing me right now is a mirror that's mounted to the wall and it has an LED light built into it. So that throws, it's a square, complete square, that throws light all into your face and you can see slight shadows behind me, but not bad. It's energy efficient, you can hardwire it, you can plug it in, hang it on the wall, nice and easy. You could also go with the type of Hollywood lighting they call it, which is the strip lights that go across and then down, and individual bulbs that screw in. If you're using incandescent bulbs instead of LED bulbs, those will heat up and throw heat in your face and cause you to sweat. You don't want to be sweating when you're trying to shave, or women when you're putting your makeup on. You definitely don't want to be sweating if you don't have to. I'll put links down below. Just click where it says show more and there will be links to all these different items that I'm demonstrating. If you want to pick any of them up, just click the link. It'll take you right where you can purchase them. I'll demonstrate a few different types and you'll be able to choose what you think works best for you. The cheapest is if you can get your recessed cans in before construction, you don't have to cut drywall and install them after, much easier. If you can get boxes in the wall for the wall sconces before the drywall goes up, that's ideal. After the drywall is up, ideally you can go with one of these wall mounted mirrors with the LED lighting in it, or you can pick up one of these ring lights. This just plugs into the wall. And this will give you tons of light, different sizes. This is a large one. There's also a smaller size. I'll put some links below. You can check that out as well. These are nice because you can just hang it up temporarily. You can put it on a tripod mount, put it on a stand. You can stand 10 feet away from this. You can hang this on your mirror facing you like that. And then you can turn it on and put your makeup on, get your shave on. Nice and easy. Just another option, pretty reasonably priced. As far as no construction involved, just hang it up on the wall. You can hang it from a wire and then remove it when you're done with it. No biggie, nice and easy. These are some of the most popular types of lights used in residential lighting. Reason being, they're relatively inexpensive and easy to install. They go in right before drywall. They get fastened to the side of the stud. After the drywall's up, the trim ring and bulb go in, and nice and easy, done for $15 to $20. That's it. Very reasonably priced, usually used in ceilings, bedrooms, kitchens, bathrooms. It puts a lot of light from the ceiling and floods the area below. Now when you go into a bathroom like this, there's a couple of them up there. You can see it's dark. We got a couple mirrors here. Now those lights are on. Watch what happens. Those lights are right up above the sink. Let me turn that on. That throws a lot of light toward your face, which is what you want. See my face right there? Watch what happens here. You can see that the light is coming down on top of my head. I have a glare on my forehead. I have big shadows around my eyes right here. But watch this, what I'll do. Now I'll turn on the mirror light that's directly over the sink in front of me, and you'll see the difference. Now you've got a little bit more light on the face, still shadows in the eyes. Let me turn down the recessed lights in the ceiling. Watch this. The lights, 2 lights above the mirrors up in the ceiling. I'm going to dim those down and watch what happens to my face. See the shadows disappear? And now you can see your face much better. Now those lights are completely off. Ideally, a little bit between, a combination between the recessed light in the ceiling and the mirrored light up against the wall is ideal. Bathroom lighting, you want it to be even with your eyes, even with your face, so that it throws an even amount of light all over your face, the entire face, your eyes, your cheeks. When you're shaving, you want to be able to see everything. You want to be able to see under your nose. Now the recessed lights are completely off, so you can see no shadows in the face. The eyes pop out a bit more. It's a much more appealing look. As far as your shave or putting your cosmetics on, that's ideally what you're looking for. Let's go back to the recessed lights on in the ceiling again. I'll gently dim them upward. Watch. Oh, by the way, I apologize for this. I had a showdown with an overhead garage door, and unfortunately, the overhead garage door won the first round. But it's not over because I never let an inanimate object get the best of me. All right, here we go. So let's increase the lighting from the ceiling cans right here. Now you can see I'm losing my eyes. You can see that the shadow is coming back again. So now you've got the big shadow in the eyes. Let's go back down so you see it one more time. Just gently and slowly. You can see the shadows get eliminated, and you have a really good look of your entire face. Sometimes you see more than you want to see. If you get too close, it's like looking in one of those 5-time or 10-time magnification type mirrors. That's what it's like. All I have right now, this is a pretty reasonable way to do it as far as price goes monetarily. All it is a mirror that mounts right to the wall, and it has a plug-in, or you can hardwire it. These are hardwired. There was a big giant mirror stuck to the wall originally. I removed that. What I'm going to do is pound some wood shims all the way around the mirror. Gradually pound them down so they compress behind the mirror and push it forward. And hopefully we can remove it all in one piece without breaking it. We don't want 7 years of bad luck. Now I'm patching the holes that were left when the mirror came away from the wall. The adhesive pulled away some of the drywall paper, so I'm going to patch all those holes right now. And then I installed 2 of these lights, one over each sink. Here's the finished product. 2 beautiful mirrors, LED lighted, and defrost as well. They will not fog up when you take a shower. I just need to close up the electrical box, and we're styling. So that you have individual, one person can use one, the other person can use the other one. They can both be used at the same time. Very convenient and reasonably priced, not that expensive. And you can see that you get a nice look. You can see your entire face, cheeks, mustache, eyes. So for a woman applying her makeup, this is much more advantageous. They can really see everything that's happening here and get the makeup applied properly. And when you go out in public, it's going to be more even. If you're trying to work with something like this, ladies, if you're trying to apply your makeup with this situation, how are you going to do your eyes, eyeliner, eyebrows? You need to have some light directly in your face, in your eyes, and this is the way to do it. Tone that down. Turn on that mirror light that's on the wall. Tone down this incandescent lighting on the ceiling. There you go. Now you can see exactly how your makeup will turn out when you go out in public. It's going to be nice and even. You'll have it looking just the way you want it. It won't be affected by shadows in your eyes. All right, so if you want to pick up any of these items, I'm going to put some links under the video. How I hold my camera is it's attached directly onto the mirror that I'm telling you about that has the LED lighting around it. So I'll put a link to the mirrors. I'll put a link to the mount that holds my phone. I'm using my phone right now. I normally use a pretty fancy type video camera, a Canon camera, which I'll also put a link down below as well. You can check that out. I use that mainly, but for something like this, I want to show you these lights, make it nice and easy so you can see my face directly in the mirror. I'm using my phone for this. I'll put links underneath for the phone mount and the mirror, maybe some recessed cans if you want to add those in the ceiling. Even if you decide to go with some wall sconces, you can rough those in before the drywall. Just make sure that the boxes are mounted even with your eyes so that when the lights turn on, you'll be able to see everything, your eyes, no shadows. You want the light coming directly toward your face. If you see movie stars, when they're preparing, having their makeup put on or putting their makeup on, they always have the light strips that come across the top and then all the way down. That way you get light flowing directly into your face. It's not just coming from up above, because then you get a false look at what your face is going to look like with the shadows, and it's not a natural light. This is more of a natural light, and it's flooding your face directly. So you can see for shaving, it's ideal for shaving. You can see your beard, you can see your whiskers. If you nick yourself, you can see it real easy. This will actually prevent you from nicking yourself because of the simple fact that you can see better your blade and your razor, what you're doing. This is the best way to go, light coming toward your face instead of down on the top of your head. Another way you can do it is with a ring light, which is what this is. This is a large ring light. It comes in a smaller size. I have this plugged in, so you're going to see. I'll turn all the lights off and I'll turn the ring light on. You can see what that looks like. I mean, here's a look at it when it's lit up. It's an LED ring light, very bright. It's adjustable. So check this out. Now you can see, you can use one of these ring lights for your YouTube videos, putting on your makeup temporarily. You can buy a stand for it. You can put it on top of a sink top, however you want to do it. But watch this, just so you see how bright you can go with this. Okay, here it's off. Now the ring light is on. That's the lowest setting. And I'll turn it upward. How bright do you want to go? You can go so bright that it just burns your eyes like crazy, like that. That's the highest setting. That's too bright. If you're putting it far away in a room and you're going to stand 10 feet away from it, that will work. That'll be ideal. But let's tone it down some. There you go. So ideally, if you have recessed lighting and you don't want to go chopping into your walls, installing boxes, wall sconces, that sort of thing, you can just pick up one of these ring lights, mount it on your mirror in front of you, just put a nail in the wall, hang it from a piece of wire, whatever you want to do. It's only temporary. You can remove it very easily. So this is the gamut right here. You can go from very low, where you can see your face quite well, and then you can turn it up a little bit as needed. 5, 6, 7, 8 notches, or all the way up if you're going to be further away from it. There you go. So again, I'll put links to these ring lights underneath, the large one and the small one, and you can pick one of these up. But it is LED, it doesn't use much energy, and it's very efficient, and it doesn't heat up. The LED lights, they don't throw off heat, so you can use it for an hour at a time and it's not going to bother you. Turn it up a little bit, and you can see exactly what you want to see on your face. You can see your eyes properly, apply your makeup, get your shave on, and you're ready to conquer the world. I hope you enjoyed the video. Visit shavenation.com for all your shaving supplies. Again, if you want to pick up any of these items, just click down below where it says show more. And do me a favor before I head out, click that subscribe button, click the bell, then click all. That way you'll be notified of all my upcoming videos. You won't miss any. Thank you very much for watching. Visit shavenation.com for all your shaving supplies. I'm Geofatboy. Have a great shave. Have a great day. Uh-oh, looks like I have a 4 o'clock shadow. Gotta go to shavenation.com. Have a great shave. Have a great day.